brilliant minds in this shutdown, but fight this most or like the other down for my call. Down to that, don't keep up for me. I'm just about this, so about my so brother. If you follow a generation that did not love yesterday, don't have to the next generation. And don't have to have that just good. When you follow the age gap leader, they are about gap leaders. I think the big gap is that they about the rest of them. Because if they're going further, they'll down to what's not about that? Anybody wants to opt out down to that. Let's tell them, I'm going to say, they're the desert. They want to understand it. They're going to look at it. But according to what we're going to consider ourselves the life of life, love this book, that's what Dr. said about certain people. All books. That's what certain business books, you don't follow it whenever. And that's a new generation. You have people like you guys that are still looking at issues in the truth. That's what we say. Don't bring fight to the table. But I think when they got red lines, a whole lot of political propaganda. You don't go to political propaganda. You don't go to what's not there. That's correct. Thank you very kindly. And I mean, day has been, the Monday has been for the CDC and the idea that they have again introduced to the politics of Liberia. The very people they look down on, the very people they call names, are the ones doing marvelous things, things that they themselves do not have the commitment to do and achieve. Good morning. Good morning. I appreciate you. Happy birthday. Thank you, my brother. Oh yeah, bro. Let's hear you, my brother. Yeah, that's not going to be what you're not man who's in, I think who's in me doing, who's not started day. Yeah. Yes, you know, the value that I was heard was worldwide. And then we are waiting, we just sitting waiting for all that right and then sharing the radio. All who want to pass the other leg and that leg, they show get to the point. Thank you. Thank you very much. This guy is a very committed guy. I mean, he can make it, you won't ride and stuff. And but yeah, this is it. That common people can care, and so it's about the common people. So he always playing our shows, which is good, helping to enlighten the rest of us on the issues that they're trying to hide from you, and we're bringing it to you. So, folks, that's it. And so we're going to hold it there. We won't keep talking about these things because it's good. Encourage more people to support the idea of taking ownership of your party. It's very, very important. Let's take this one, and then we will transition to our next conversation. But yes, the internet was giving us problems, so we couldn't do some of the other things we had to do. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question, that will you give a rescue? You're not giving the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue, the people that don't like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest not stable? No job, no food, no on the table. Don't just say for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can go. No opportunity for the you say you're helping money, picking poverty money. Tell me why the people go to fuck. You should see the people I get to say you don't know that there's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question, that will you give a rescue? You're not giving the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, there's a rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made on your rescue team, we're not seeing changes. You made the whole country
get divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish something. Now when they not what they are giving people suffering. You downsizing, you wish something. Now when they not what they are giving people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know your rescue thing. I said, oh, the rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue? The people say now like yama 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 yama. I feel like I'm it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That's why you give the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want, and then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, everybody. They say, Lord, everybody, bring the body. Tell me why the people want you for. You should see the people I get to say you have no love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue. The people say I'm like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made you your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CEC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish something. Now when they not what they are giving people suffering. You downsizing, you wish something. Now when they not what they are giving people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know your rescue thing. I said, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue.
And this is exactly the question the Liberian people keep asking, looking everywhere to see what this whole concept or idea about rescue men who actually came for, when all they see is that their homes are being broken down, their businesses are being taken away from them, their opportunities have been snatched away. Life is continuously getting harder, harder and harder for the common people. They've been dismissed, but yet somebody say they came to rescue. And yeah, folks, so let's bring this one down now and see how we can move to something else here this morning on the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9. And yes, folks, it's good to be here as always, doing just all we can to keep you abreast and on top of the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. So we've talked about the CDC and have you understand why the idea that was given birth to over the weekend by the CDC is a very excellent one. It's a very excellent idea, and that I think other political institutions must begin to copy from the CDC idea and move forward. So, folks, there's always a room on Freedom FM where you can make money. While you're listening and while you're benefiting and contributing to the show and all that, there's always the room to make money for yourself and you relax. Nobody even know. Nobody even gonna call your name. codes are there. The cash giveaway is available. Over the weekend, I was fortunate to have bumped into my man, Randall, and trust me, there's another big promotion coming that's going to give you way more than. And the way it's going to give you more is also going to be strategically different from how you have already been winning on the show. So all you have to do is to remain committed to the platform, the cash giveaway platform, right? Make sure you are playing and make sure you are always there and participating because there is a benefit. There is a benefit at the end of the day. So it's star 799 hash today, and then you select option number 11, which is Freedom FM. Then you follow the drop down instructions. You make some money for yourself. You get on your phone. You're not sharing with nobody. Nobody's asking you for penny and all that. Right? This is it. So, few things we want to correct that we saw on the social media. I'm seeing folks from the cycle of the government, and particularly the National Port Authority folks, the Ministry of Finance, some of their guys on social media saying that, oh, as the Kuwaitis have lifted the suspension on the funds meant for the construction of the Salaye Highway, right? And at the same time, trying to make it seem and paint disinformation that the CDC have reneged on payment of what, and then so. But mind you, now the loan we are told, yes, what happened. So the Kuwaiti fund came in to help with the road construction. Along the line in 2016, from documents we've seen and conversations we've listened to, in 2016, the Unity Party government decided to go in for a loan. I'm at 14 million, 12 million, 14 million loan from the fund. Mind you, now 6 years ago, they were the one protesting here, say, oh, you take donor money, you take donor money. They went into that Kuwaiti fund and took that money. They said they come and use it to dredge and develop the Sano port, which they didn't do. Right? They took that money, they misused that money, misapplied that money, ate the money, and refused to pay the money. 2016, 2017, and 2018, the 10 power O. And you understand? So basically, when the CDC came, the CDC demonstrated commitment for the pavement of the loop of the Banga to Lofa Road. Against that backdrop, partners started committing, and the conversations were good, and the road was making progress. And in 2023, apparently based on how things were going, we decided to put a suspension owing to the money the United Party people stole from them that they didn't pay. Say, oh boy, you're still owing or you don't pay as a government. But then the CDC government have her own priorities and everything. The money they stole and misused it, if they had they used it for the country, we will understand. But the same elements that stole the money, and I was able to look at the contract, the loan stuff. That Matilda Parker, the MD of the port, where Mr. Amara Corner was the finance minister. His son Diamond. CDC know nothing about it. CDC are not run power, nothing. And even they themselves in their release, if you read the Ministry of Finance release in relations to what we are talking, there is an admittance to that effect. Yeah, yes, what it says. The Kuwaiti Fund to lend resources mobilization for the Salaye Vonjama stretch of the Banga Menekoma Highway project, Kuwait City. The Liberian government delegation led by Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine Gafwan has secured the commitment of the Kuwaiti Fund for Arab Economic Development to lead a group of Arab lenders to mobilize financing for 114 kilometers of Salaye to Vonjama as part of the pavement of the Banga to Menekoma road project. We fund to restructure the 6.7 million outstanding debt obligation to the fund. This agreement lifts a previous suspension on the disbursement related to the highway project. The suspension on disbursement was imposed in early 2023 following the government of Liberia year-on-year delinquency in repaying a 14 million loan extended in 2016 to the National Port Authority. The United Party left a lot of debt on the country and in every area. So now they're passing around, even with the bank, the CDC people took care of the bank, they took care of local contractor, businesses. They just took money all over, they indebted the country everywhere. The country was tata. The United Party, and the same thing they will do again. Okay, they pay. So you come back now, your banana mess you left. You say, oh, come go clean your banana mess. Then you passing around, you don't see la lying all day. The money you stole your area, you go pay the money. So Gafon say they will pay the money, so the Kuwaiti will recommence, their contribution to the fund or the project, which is good. But folks, in closing, I'd like us to spend time on two things. Beginning with what happened with our colleagues at the ministerial complex at the much publicized Dino program with the president. That proved to be very disastrous, embarrassing, and of course, humiliating. What we saw happen was a public humiliation of the media profession in Liberia by the regime. No discipline has been treated like that. When bankers say they're going to have meeting with the president, they will honor them. They will be on time. They will do all they can. When lawyers are going to, they will honor them. They will give them courtesy. They will respect them. When engineers are going to meet, I'll be getting when doctors, when nurses, right? Even when drivers, right, want to organize to go and have meeting or dinner with the president, they will. But when it comes to the media, the president intentionally scheduled to meet with people, parents, executives, and top brass in the Liberian media for a dinner, 6 to 8 p.m. Finished. President kept these people there in a demonstration of disrespect, dishonor for the Liberian press. For whatever reason, I don't know what his issues are, but the president did that and kept these people there, dignified, reputable contributors to Liberian democracy. for many years. Kept them there, disrespect the institution, disrespect the personalities and the individual. From 6 to 9 p.m., president was nowhere to be seen. He came way after the scheduled time. The office of the president is a dignified office. It's a reputable office. I mean, that was a breach in protocol. This is not expected, protocol breach is not expected at the highest level, the level of the presidency. No. Event, on state event like that, right? That state dinner on there. They say that you go late. But everybody went, my boy, even Kuban went right and go buy new coat. They don't wear, they don't, some of the money they don't get it. Boy, go buy a coat and shoe. But I take a picture. Let's he post it on DN News. Oh man, so I can drag it. So the people went there and they kept them for hours. If this was CDC or Judge William, they will spin it and put the media against the man. So you see the mindset? But they dishonor, humiliated, disrespected the media. But the good thing is, for us, we're only saying it for the record. But the very people who are disrespected feel like they are under natural obligation to keep bootlicking the elite guys and keep worshiping them. So they do not have a problem with it. All them left from there, they are okay. They ain't talking about it. They're fine. But there's only